What's up, everybody? My name is, or this is AFDS. This is a lot more free form of video. It's not really as organized. But today I'm going to do a bit of a sketchbook tour. So, yeah, as you can see here, I've got a couple sketchbooks. You got all these bad boys right here. I have some more in my dresser, or not dresser, I mean shelf over there, but I feel like these ones are the more, these are the ones where a lot more work was put in. So I wish I dated these two. I wish I dated these illustrations because I didn't start doing it at that point. But here's the first, just to show y'all how it used to be back in like 2020 or so. We have this one here with one of actually a major character in the series, in my series Bird Mask that I'm working on. And at this point, she was older than she is right now, or let me say at least she appears older than she is right now. Let me just say that. But yeah, I also have excuse me. I also have some sketches here from family kind of thrown in. So it's my sister. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, my sketchbooks were interesting because I had siblings just come in and start taking it and start drawing. So yeah, that's the S in AFDS. She drew this. Then I think she was like in elementary, middle school back then. Then the D in AFDS, he's really good at doing real people. Sometimes, like I mentioned, they take my sketchbooks and just start drawing in it. So if y'all watch soccer or European football, I guess I'm pretty sure this was an attempt to draw Sir Alex Foster. If y'all know who that is, yeah, that's who that's supposed to be. And then this was my this was my rendition of it. So yeah, you can see I was struggling. Yeah, here's some more. Here I was really trying to figure out what my art style was because I didn't want to draw people like straight real. I didn't want to draw people in a complete realistic sense. I kind of wanted to, you know, have my art style mixed in, but I just didn't know how to do that. And I had way too many lines. And it's another version of that again. And it's actually another major character in the series, but his design is based off of someone again from European soccer. If y'all know Liverpool, uh, it's Jurgen Klopp. So I think I did pretty good on this one actually. The portions are still crazy because I mean look at the size of his back. Right, you're looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So yeah, that's something. But at least I prefer there's some more sketches of him. I much prefer this any day. But yeah, this was when I was a lot less confident in my art style. Here's me just doing some jackets. I say my sketchbooks in general. This one's a pretty decent one I made. My sketchbooks in general had different purposes, if that makes any sense. It seems like this one was majorly a design. I think they're all kind of design. But I'll show you the next one I'm going to show you because I'm not going to show you all of these. But the next one is one I really want to show y'all. And that sketchbook is mostly for learning. That's a lot of learning was done in that sketchbook. But yeah, this one's a lot of design. I really want to figure out some character design stuff while learning too. So that was a nightmare. Here's some more of that. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but yeah, some more design stuff. Yeah, for characters. I wonder if I can go back to my old art and look at it and recognize this style. Hmm, it's crazy because it's so like different from what I do. I also drew a lot more non-black people back then. So yeah, if you know AFDS right now, it's it's pretty much the black art channel or the black art account. Oh, here we go. He's a black character right here. This is actually the protagonist Rita, and he had y'all know that haircut that they be talking about, the stereotypical black haircut on the side thing. Yeah, I was doing that too, man. We all got trapped in that. Well, at least I was. I don't know if everybody else was. Here is some more design stuff. This is Vivi. I only drawn her like once, and it wasn't even a drawing; it was an animation. So y'all definitely don't remember her, but she's also a major character in the series. Let's see, you can y'all. By the way, another thing I wanted to point out, in the Discord, um, there's a sentiment that like you feel like your pages are being wasted, you know, because you keep drawing on pages and you don't know what's going on. Why is it looking, you know, not good? And then it's like, damn, I have this whole page. I was wasting sketchbooks like a motherfucker. Like, look at these, look at these, look at these. I just drew these and just X'd out the entire pages. And by the way, I also didn't draw on the other side, especially for sketchbooks that were like that. If you see the top, that's kind of like sealed or not, like these with the hoops. Yeah, I would not draw on the other side. And I think I carried that energy into the hoop ones, but I'm not sure. So we gonna see, we gonna see. But yeah, nothing crazy. This is another design, another early character that's gonna be in the main story, Sasha. Y'all can see her face there. I feel like the image is a little blurry, but yeah. And then it's supposed to be her dad, disabled fellow. See with a stick. But yeah, this is some body drawing gesture. I feel like with these though, I wasn't really studying for real. What I was doing was just trying to brute force, you know, something out there. And how did that go, you know? So I'd say my progress when using this sketchbook was like rather slow. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just trying to make some designs. But if we skip, actually, okay, let me look at this one because I actually don't know I wonder what's in this one because I've only had 2 big sketchbooks, and okay, so some learning was done here too. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to look at both of these then. But this is definitely the one where my skills seriously improved. This one, and I'll show you why with that first page there. I use this so much that there's not even a back. Like I lost the back, the cover of the book. Yeah, that one was that was crazy. Okay, so here we go. Some learning was done here. So as you can see, oh, I keep shaking the camera. Sorry about that. Maybe I should move it back a little bit. Okay, as you can see in this one, what we have here is what you would call it. Some clothing practice. So you see on the top there, clothing practice. Dang, like the image is really blurry for some reason. Clothing practice. I'm supposed to focus it. But yeah, clothing practice, and I was pretty much trying to capture the basic type of folds, as you can see. Capture the basic elbow folds, capture the shoulder armpit folds, and I'm looking at these now. But what I don't realize right now, these are actually the building blocks of how I normally do my clothing folds now. Actually, getting those shoulder and armpit ones. Higher frequency, y'all can't read that, but I'm saying higher frequency of folds at tension points, and remember perspective. So just doing a bunch of practice on that, as you can see on the bottom. And then, oh, wow. So yeah, you can definitely see a lot of practice here with folds. This is when I was really trying to learn. I'm like, okay, I need to actually get good at this. I'm not just, you know, drawing for the love of the game. Even though that's definitely a good thing. That's definitely a good thing you should do. Yeah, the focus is on really capturing. So, and also started as you. Oh wow, this is 2021. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Did I date this one? Yeah, I started dating him at this point. So this was in November 20th of 2021. You can't see that again. There we go. But yeah, I started dating these. So that's good. So we can know kind of. I didn't realize I was doing this back then. Okay, but yeah, here I'm really trying to get into the folds, and I will be honest. I feel like you're about to say something crazy. I will say I feel like my progress on clothing folds were still kind of slow at this point, even though I was able to do these. But you know, over time, doing these and drawing a lot because I have to post on Instagram really allowed me to build that skill over time. So that's kind of why I recommend you posting on Instagram, even if your stuff isn't like the best. Obviously, start when you feel like you're comfortable enough, or you feel like when people want to show people stuff. But that urgency that I had to post forced me to really go in and like learn and try to actually apply these principles. But here we go. Here we go. Okay. The pencil was smearing on each other. I don't know if you can see. The pencil was actually smearing on the other page. I don't know if this is normal for artists, but yeah. And let me see if I can identify some characters here. These two are actually present. I've actually drawn them multiple times. This is Kwame. This is an original. This is an early design of Kwame. If y'all know Kwame from my page right now, this is an early design of Kwame. This is an early design of Honora. It's not changed a lot, but yeah, Honora. Ooh, I think I was doing some art style study here, and I'll show you what I mean. I just read it on top here. I didn't date this one though. But here we have what's it called? Nicole. This is an early version of Nicole. I think back then I used to call her Melissa, not Nicole, but I decided to change Nicole. I don't know what made me change, but yeah. But what's really cool about this page is that actually, man, I wish the quality of the camera was good enough so y'all can see. I'm gonna put like head titles there so y'all can see it better. But this is actually a Boichi and Yusuke Murata study. So I don't know how well I was able to do it, but I was actually trying to capture their art styles and see what I liked about their art style. So I will, yeah, like this one definitely, I can definitely see Boichi here. Then who's Boichi in this one? I really want to show y'all what it's looking like. But that one on the middle here is definitely a Boichi style thing. At least it's easier for me to see here. But yeah, I'm trying to study Boichi in this one. And then this one's Yusuke Murata. So I don't know why it gets blurry as I get the camera closer. That's crazy, but yeah. Yeah, Boichi, Yusuke Murata. And yeah, I was also trying to keep like the ethnic features of the characters. That's one thing that I do want to keep. So I wanted to take their styles, but yeah, keep those ethnic features. And this is what I mean when I say by like stealing, because there's a lot of stuff I see here that's currently in my art style right now. And the first thing that comes to mind is the eyes. I think it looks like I took a lot of inspiration from Boichi's eyes. I don't know how strong that inclination is, but in my art style right now, I feel like the eyes are the things that are the closest to what I have right now. Yeah, the nose is actually the nose too. The nose too is quite similar, but yeah, and the lips as well. Yeah, okay. So my art style hasn't changed like massively. I feel like I've gotten better at. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we got some characters that y'all know, but look wildly different here. Here I was really trying to do some character like design proper things here. And actually some of these ended up being art pieces that I made. So you have to go back a couple years to see this, but this is Alea. This is Alea's data page, I guess. Let's see. We've got I actually give her purple highlights. That's crazy. But yeah, she's got this. Supposed to have this kind of like shy hairstyle thing going on here, as you can see here and here. Alea Bell, age 21. Okay, she used to be Black British. So at some point I changed it to South African. I called it Keltia. So the worlds in Bird Mask are, well, what do you call it? They're like, it's like ours. No, let me rephrase that. The countries in Bird Mask are like ours, but I decided to change the name. That's a fun thing to do. But yes. She likes music. Kyler the inventor. So yeah, that's interesting. And Alea, which is her name, Alea, comes from that. And yeah, this is some other stuff about her design and all that stuff. Anyway, yeah, some lore stuff. So Airborne 26th and Melancholia. So those aren't necessarily what's going on right now. So but we'll see. On the right here, we've got Kwame. This is an early design of Kwame. Hang on. An early design of Kwame here. He's age 19. He's Ghanaian, but I put Asante Man, which is a terrible idea because that's one tribe. It's diabolical to represent the entire of Ghana that way. So, sorry to Ghana for that. He likes soccer and pranks. So yeah. His appearance hasn't changed too much. It's just the texture of his hair that's different now. Here we have Anora. I didn't realize I actually made their last names. Anora back then used to be, I believe she was from Uzbekistan. Actually, she was not Moroccan, but I decided to make her Moroccan because I wanted more African characters. Um, but yeah, she likes solving mysteries and making friends. That's her thing, you know. Calm. I should have thrown the pranks in there, but yeah, that's her. So Anora has been there for a minute. Okay, that's what's up. This is probably like 2021 stuff. So this is Anora. She's always been there. Again, if you know, I'll try and put like pictures of the characters on the side as I'm like kind of showing them to kind of show y'all what they look like now, compared to back then. But I think it looks like I only did for those three. That's kind of sad. It'd be nice to see other characters because we go back to clothing studies on the right here. And yeah, this might be a bit of a longer video. I hope y'all actually like this. Here we got some on 2021 on December. I started doing some body studies. So for male body studies, I started drawing all these shapes. And it's so, what's the word? It's so unrefined. It's good though, but it's so you can tell I'm really trying to like sketch around to see exactly what I need. So when you're learning, try not to be too bothered about all that stuff. If you just, every time you sketch, you're just trying to build that mental library. That's what you do, you know, so absolutely. So this one, I think is supposed to be a vector. And if you want to know what a vector is as far as Birdback is concerned, go check out the one shot that we published, I believe, in 2023. That was about, yeah, in the summer. So go on our link in bio. If you go to link in bio, or you should be able to find our like link tree on YouTube or other places. So if you want to know what a vector is, you'll see it there. But it's essentially a monster. Nothing crazy. On the right here, we have posing. This is where I try trying to get my poses right. I know I'm known for having some dynamic posing tactics, and this is where I started doing that. It seems on the 17th. Wow, so I did a lot of studying on this one day. But yeah, that's that. So I was doing these studyings and posting at the same time. I think that's what was really important. Ooh, I need to do more of these. I definitely need to do more hand studies. This was on the 21st of December that year. And there's a lot of hand studies in this one, as y'all can see. Just trying to figure out how to put the shapes together. I need to do more of this. Definitely need more of this. Nowadays, I just mostly do commissions and illustrations. So I struggle to find time. But I shouldn't be struggling to find time. I really should just do more sketching. So I might, one of these days, I might just do a Twitch live where I'm just studying. But yeah. Yeah, there's some hand studies. I don't wish to take too long on this, by the way, but ooh, here we got some more face studies, some more art style studies. Okay, let's see if I can identify some characters that I draw now. That's just Rukia. Zoom in. That's just Rukia. This is Rita again. That hairstyle that's like flopping to the side. Yeah, crazy work. This is Anora again. I don't know who that is. This is Wainima. By the way, y'all probably seen her a couple of times. Her name is Wainima. She's a really important character. Think of her as the Gojo of the Birdmask universe. That's her right there. She's tough. That's Anora again. Down here. That's Nicole. Right there. Kind of crazy. And I don't know who the hell that's supposed to be. But yeah, we got Kwame here on the right. Hi, this is Kwame back then. So yeah, it's really interesting to see. Ooh, this is some story plotting stuff. I'm not going to describe anything here. You know what? We got Rita here in the bottom again. Ooh, here's some kind of a bit of a shadow study here. And if you know my channel, you know I like to use these circles and the line and the arrows to talk about light direction and stuff like that. Main light, shadow, bounce. So here I'm like actually mapping out how I will do that. It's kind of the fundamentals of what I end up doing nowadays every time I describe my coloring style. And we got some more clothing studies. Check it out, check it out. Here. Again, these clothing stories are a bit, to me they're a bit rough because I'm just copying what I'm seeing on screen. I feel like I do it better in this sketchbook, but yeah, I feel like I'm just copying what I'm seeing on screen here. But yeah. I love these. It's gorgeous. By the way, my voice is croaky because I kind of woke up a few minutes ago. like maybe an hour ago. So yeah, it's morning here. But yeah, you can see some more sketches. Here I'm really trying to figure out my posing. So I'm pretty sure I remember when I was doing this. I wish I did it, but I was pretty much looking at Pinterest, which Pinterest is king, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Pinterest is king. You really want to go on Pinterest and like look. And you can see, you can get some strong posing and stuff there. It looks like I was also trying to figure out how to do speed lines. So you can see, man, this camera, man. But yeah, wait, it's easier for me to show you. I don't know if you can see, it's hard to see. But there's like speed lines on the arms. I thought this camera was a pretty good quality, but it looks like it's not. Cool. But yeah, here we just got some more black women. Look at this whole page is just not done with anything with them. This is I had a list of Pokemon I wanted for Legend Arceus when I got that game, or when it was about to come out. I got Typhlosion, Ursaluna, Weaver, Zoroark, Gudra, and Overkill. I just literally wanted the, what's Overkill? I just really wanted the Hisuian forms. It's like, yeah. Oh, okay, so I wanted Weaver or Luxray, Gudra or Garchomp, and Overkill or Basculegion. These are some more poses. Here I'm like doing a lot of the lines that you use to, can you see that? Yeah, I should be able to see that. That you use to identify 3D forms here. I think this is how I ended up building my dynamism, right? You just gotta force that. You got some more 3D forms here. These are looking pretty good, actually. It's nice. Oh, perspective coming in handy. Yeah, here we got that. We got some more. I think this is like a Pinterest image. So yeah. Ooh, hang on. Here, I think I got the My Hero manga. Is it on this table here right now? Hang on. It's on this table. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's literally just me trying to copy. I'm trying to get my skills up. So I'm just copying that. Oh man, why doesn't it focus? I'm just trying to copy that by doing that. There. In here, this is actually a art piece of Alea that actually ended up on the on the this ended up on Instagram. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, trying to give her art piece a pose. So I look, you feeling like we drawing some Alea, even though I just drew her a couple days ago. But yeah, I'm gonna draw her some more. And then here we got Penny Proud. Dang, I wish the quality was better. Sorry about this, y'all. And then, anything else of note? Ooh. Here we got Michiko Hatchin from Michiko Hatchin. Top tier anime. I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video about that anime soon. Cause why not? And then here we got a art piece of younger, for 2022 of younger, Wynima. Here, try to do a bit of watercoloring because I don't often do that. Okay, here's just some more planning stuff. Here's a hand. Ooh, so this is a character I haven't really drawn much. I drew him only once on the page, but his name is Samsoni. Just have Samson there, but Samson is his name. It's supposed to be like a, think of him character-wise. Think of him similar to Escanor. Similar to Escanor. Yeah, here we got some more clothing studies. Here we got doves. And yep, got some more here. Some more there. Yeah. Ooh, this is a nice, really nice. My art style is really trying to get better at this point. Yeah, here's a really nice drawing of the younger. I think this is for the one shot I made. that one episode for Webtoon. This is a younger picture of Winema, or Wanima, sorry. And I'm saying Winema, I know y'all don't know who she is, but I need to draw her more though. Here we got some more body poses, we got some more sketches here, some monster sketches here. I got a little card that just fell out. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. This literally just fell out of my sketchbook. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yes, this is the quote for today. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Yeah. That's crazy work. Yeah, this definitely, so I'm definitely was using the sketchbook when I was working on that one shot episode I went to. But yeah, this is the monster that ended up being in the thing. This weird tree bark bird monster. Because birds can't be freaky. Yeah, this is a good picture of him down there. Yeah, he ended up being in the story. Yeah, this is Winema. This is Winema's card design for the one shot, sir. Right there. Y'all check that out. That was pretty. I'm actually still really proud of that. And this is a storyboard for when I was planning that out. Pretty sure. Right there. Let's see. I think this is more of it. Oh no, this is the real storyboard actually. Here we go. This is actually the real one. So you can see because the bird mask is written on there. Wow. Yeah. A lot of things had to get cut because I didn't know about the sizes of the pages. That was so heartbreaking. But yeah. It's just that. And yeah, I think it was a bit long panel wise. It makes sense. Yeah, I wanted to add more. I wanted to add a scene when she was walking away. But I couldn't do that because of space. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah. Again, this is the mascot that I used for the end. It's me designing that mascot character. Keep it longer off frame. Yep. And yeah. Got some more clothing sketches for practice. I used the hell out of this. Ooh, here we got some more character stuff. This is one of the main villains of the story. Her name is Salvadora Diogenes. And her design is based off, it's inspired by Grisela Blanca. I don't know if y'all know that narco person from back in the day. I forgot what country she was in though. But yeah. It's based off her. Salvadora Diogenes. Yeah, here we got some more references. Ooh, so at this point I think we were working on a this is when I was about to work on a sports manga. That fell through unfortunately, but yeah, we had a couple pages done, but we weren't able to complete it. But yeah, it fell through, so I was working on a sports manga. I didn't really watch sports shows. I had to do a lot of like reference sketches to figure out how the hell I was gonna do that. But yeah, I was really trying to get good at drawing people. Definitely feel more confident doing that now than back then. But you know, it was an opportunity. I saw it. I had to take it. You know, even though I wasn't as confident in my skills. But yeah. Ooh, here we got some muscle practice. Trying to get some muscles in there. This sketchbook ended up being more loaded than I thought it would be. I'm actually questioning whether I should do it. Hold on one. Yeah, a lot of learning was done in this sketchbook. Just some story stuff. But yeah, okay. That's this one. This is a lot. This is I definitely have to hold on to this forever because this one, a lot of amazing work was done in this one. Now this one. I'm gonna take a quick flip to know if I need to look it through. Even need to look through this. Oh, actually not. Okay, I will show y'all a couple pages, but I'm not gonna flip through the same way I did for the other one. How about that? But yeah, again, here we got Wynema again here with the eye patch. I guess that's the way we all can recognize her. And actually on this page, the reason I want to show y'all this page, you can't see. Oh my goodness. Camera, why ain't you working? All right, but I'm just gonna read it to you. So I'm actually literally taking art style stuff that I like and applying it to mine. So first art style I had was AOT anime. So I have AOT, then I like the general style. Chainsaw Man, general style. My art style, of course, general style. Kushinov Ilya, I don't know if y'all know them. I'll try and put their ads in of this artist, by the way, on screen so y'all can check them out because their work is amazing. But this is Kushinov Ilya, and I like the polish and coloring. Let's see. Damn, my handwriting's crazy. The polish and coloring, I'm just gonna say that. And or general style. Okay, that's what I was trying to do there. RDK Shinku. I haven't seen that artist in a bit, so I need to go check back and see what I liked about them. But I liked their line art and simple style. Okay. Then Coterie Inc. Of course, y'all know. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all should know who he is. His stuff is amazing. His shading is amazing. Kohei Horikoshi. His shading style also amazing. And JJK line art style. I don't know if my line art style is like JJK's, but yeah, because JJK's is kind of rough. Well, actually, my stuff is kind of rough too. But yeah, here I'm literally just applying those things here with eyes, noses, mouths. Let's see, what else can I show you? Just Rita. Literally the architecture of the face. What I was trying to do there. I was really trying to map down the face so y'all can see the lines there. Yeah, got Wynema art style work. I wasn't dating these. I don't know why I didn't date them. That's crazy. Some more. I just want to skip to the pages I thought were interesting. Hang on. There's some more practice here. That last book seems to be like actually the most impactful one. I thought this one was it, but no. Here, this ended up being on the page. If you scroll back to like, see, did I put a date? Of course I didn't. But way back then, way back when this was actually ended up being the page. Here we got some more studies. Okay, this is 2021 as well. Oh wow, I thought this was after. Here we go, just a couple more. I'm drawing more black people, apart from Rita. So let me see what I want to actually show y'all. Ooh, this ended up being on Instagram. Just a sketch page. Right here. You know, calm. Now my favorite parts are Wynema down here. I need to draw Wynema more, man. She's not black, but I really gotta draw her more. She's Native American, so yeah. Ooh, this is a guy that actually y'all don't get to see, which I've drawn him a couple times on the page. This name is Yasashi Sohei. Age 29, male. He likes cooking and shogi. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta change some of that information there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, here we just got a couple more studies. This is another random sketch page. You can see Salt Bay. I heard he's a jerk now, so that's unfortunate, but yeah. You just got some more artwork. I'll try and do a lot more memes on this one. We got Disaster Girl here, but I made her black. That's kind of supposed to be a fire behind her, but you can't really see. And then you got Wynema here as, dang, what's his comedian's name holding the mic? Kevin something. Kevin Hart holding the mic. That's what Wynema holding the mic there. I don't know why I have both her eyes are there, because she's not supposed to have both her eyes. But okay. We got a couple more art style stuff here. Trying to, for some reason, draw the characters winking and closing their eyes. Me trying to draw real people, trying to capture likeness. I think I did okay, but nothing crazy. some more hand practice. It's crazy. I've practiced this particular hand pose so much that this is one of the only few hand poses that I'm really good at doing. Yeah, it's something. Ooh, baddie. We got some baddies here. Oh, this is some feet practice. Some uniform. And yeah, okay. I think that's a pretty good amount of sketchbook stuff. When I post this, y'all probably let me know if you're actually supposed to show everything. I just feel like, I mean, this recording is already, let's see how long, 37 minutes. So, yeah, but yeah, this is my sketchbook. That turned out much longer than expected, but it is what it is. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you have an awesome rest of your week. And as always, enjoy.